Hey guys, Mike at SB Reefs. I'm going to take a quick minute to introduce a new line we're carrying in the store. This is the Reef Grow products. I've known Mike and Justin, the owners, for quite some time and been wanting to switch to this product. Now that we have a local fish store, it just made sense to bring it in and give it a try. And I'll tell you, in the short time I've used it, I'm extremely impressed and want to give you a quick run through of what's involved in the Reef Grow program. So first of all, if we take a product we're all familiar with, the Aqua Vitra line, high quality, pretty pricey though. For example, most of these you're going to pay about $20 to $25 for a 1 liter bottle. However, on the Reef Grow, you're going to pay a lot less, somewhere in the range of $17 for a 2 liter bottle. So you're getting twice the amount for less money, for about 10 bucks less almost. What's neat about this product though is that basically they ship it empty. So the only thing that they actually put in the container is the actual chemical itself. In other words, when you buy the 1 liter from somebody else, you're paying for a lot of water, probably upwards of 99% water. So with the Reef Grow line, by only shipping containers with just the chemical itself and then allowing you to use RO water at your end destination, you end up with a great savings. On top of that, their actual product is pharmaceutical grade, so you're not going to find a higher quality. And this is the cool thing. So the first time you come in, you spend 17 bucks. You got 2 liters. It's going to last you a long time. When you come back for more, this is all you're buying. That's it. You add that to 2 liters of RO water, and for 8 bucks, you now have a refill on your 2 liter container. Compare that to what you would have spent on 4 of these would have been $100. And instead, you're spending a total of about $26, $27 for the same amount with Reef Grow, and you're getting a better quality product. So come in to SB Reefs and we'll get you taken care of. We'll also show you how to set up a doser, how to test your tank so that you make sure that we're adding the right things. One thing I will recommend, they have a great calculator on their website that you can use for figuring out how much you need to add, but make sure we're testing. If you're not sure what your levels are, we do testing here in the store. But the general idea is you're going to test your tank levels and then leave your tank alone for about a week, at least 5 days. Don't add anything, just let it run and then test again. And what we're trying to figure out is what is your uptake? How much are your corals using in a given period, 5 days, a week? I wouldn't do 1 or 2 days because we want some consistency. So for example, if your calcium goes from 450 and in 5 days is now at 400, well, we know you use 10 parts per million calcium by volume per day. And at that point, we can set up a doser. And then we can set up how many times per day to dose and how much within each dose, or you can do it manually. So for example, on our display tank, we're using the Reef Grow products now. Each of my containers holds 5 liters. And so I know if I fill it all the way up to the top for a 2-week supply, and I dose 12 times a day, I'm going to dose 30 milliliters per dosing. And that'll last me 2 weeks. Then all I have to do is figure out, based on my uptake and usage, how much of each Reef Grow product I use within a 2-week period. And so it makes it very simple. Once you've done the math once, you're kind of set. Things do change, so I do recommend you do your testing every 2 weeks. But I only have to make small, minor adjustments after that point. So for example, some of these, every 2 weeks I use 1.6 liters. Some of them I use right at a liter. There's one I use 160 milliliters. So it just depends on the uptake of your tank, and once you've figured that out, then it gets a lot easier. I'm also using their amino ignition here, which is an amino acid additive, kind of like AcroPower others. Reef Grow says that they're using more amino acids than the other brands, and so I've just started using this, and we'll give you some updates on what I'm seeing. But so far, I'm seeing better polyp extension. However, I've also switched to LRS foods at the same time, and I have to say those things are awesome, the LRS foods. So we'll see long term what I'm looking at, but right now I'm carrying all their products in stock except for the Reef Salt, and I hopefully will be having a pallet of that coming in at some point as well. So again, thanks for taking a look. Swing by the store, SB Reefs, and we'll get you taken care of on your dosing.